Some people might think that I hide in the back room and sleep at Ross overnight and I just pop up in the morning with a cart and start looking around. But that's not true. I actually went home and I came back this morning to take a look around. Now we got these Star Wars spaceships that are still here. And now that I'm looking at the shelves, I didn't come at right at opening. This is like 10 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock or whatever time it is. But it's kind of interesting because I'm looking at the shelves and I feel like, man, I think it's exactly the same stuff as yesterday. I got to remain optimistic though and think I'm going to find something that maybe I didn't see yesterday because I'm pretty sure they put new stuff out every day, but it's super crowded in here. So I can see that maybe I may have missed out on stuff. Now these Iron Mans are just not moving. I think $12.99 is kind of expensive. Anyways, I went back to my favorite area where the big shelves, and look at that. Ahsoka's in the store today. So I know that they got a shipment because these were not here yesterday, and there are a whole lot of them. And then I see these cool Power Rangers from Super7, and I'm thinking, man, they got Super7 stuff. So that's pretty cool. Then I'm looking around, and these McFarlanes were not here. Those are pretty cool. I just wish there was more of a variety because it's all of the same character. So I know that if McFarlane's showing up, then maybe they got some bigger figures or something like that. And those Super 7, so maybe we got like some Super 7 stock coming in. So I need to be paying really good attention here. So I'm just cruising along and I'm checking everything out and I'm not seeing anything super out of the ordinary. And I'm realizing I'm kind of stuck because they don't leave enough room to push a cart through these tables. But anyways, I'm just walking around looking at the tables and I see these big boxes and check that out. Super 7 Ultimates, the big bad wolf. So anyways, I decided to go into the actual old toy aisle, which is just bombarded with stuff. I see some Jurassic Park. That's pretty cool. I thought it was a figure, but it's dinosaurs. If you collect those are kind of cool. They're popping up at Ross. And let's just take a peruse down the aisle and see what's going on. There's more Jurassic Park stuff popping up. Transformers, of course. I'm looking for those Star Wars Black Series on-card Rebel Soldiers because $7.99 is a really good price for those. They were deluxe and they were super expensive when they came out. But all I'm seeing is Ahsoka, and that's the hologram Ahsoka. There's a whole bunch of them, and I have a feeling they are just going to be taking up space on the shelf here for quite some time. So anyways, I'm looking around. I'm not seeing anything really poking out at me besides those Ultimates, and I thought those were pretty cool. That's that same Witcher figure showing up again. I'm not seeing anything more of those Iron Man. Those guys are going to sit around just like that MJ figure. Anyways, there's not a whole lot on the pegs, but what is this? Super 7, the RZA? That's pretty cool. He's like $6. Look at that. There's a bunch of them. Was it just one character? I don't know, but once I pulled them all down and looked at them, they were all exactly the same dude. Anyway, so I'm going through the shelves, and it's hard to like shop through here because you take one thing off the shelf and a whole bunch of stuff just tends to fall. And you could barely get a cart down the aisle. That is the craziest part. There's more of those figures. You got Firestar back there. Look at that. Ahsoka on the back shelf. AEW. That is kind of cool. I'm looking around. There's Ahsoka down there again. We got a retro figure. Not seeing anything else, but we did find some pretty cool stuff, so that's kind of neat. And we'll take a look at that stuff closer up in my cart because I am walking around with stuff. Like, I think I'm going to be buying a whole lot of stuff today. Anyways, I'm optimistic that I'm going to be finding that Black Series, Rebel Soldier, and maybe some other cool figures. I haven't seen any of the other Iron Mans except for the one with the bell-bottom pants, and I've been looking for those. I did find that She-Hulk a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, and so I'm hoping to find some more Marvel Legends like that on card because I really could get some more of those Iron Man wave figures. Yep, we're just pushing stuff around. I did go ahead and try to look for Dusty again today in the same hiding spot where he's been like every single time I come in the store, it seems like, but I did not find him. And I've been looking for that Penguin figure that has been kind of moving around the store, and check out my shorts later and then you'll see if I was able to find that. But anyways, there is the toy aisle. Let's get out of here and just check out that big section in the back where they put the big boxes. Kind of thinking like maybe if they fire up another one of those G.I. Joe Transformers pack, I'd pick that up in case somebody needed it. This place is in shambles, but you got to look, right? You got to look in this area because you never know what somebody's going to drop off. I mean, like, you think it's mostly like kids stuff, but then you got that Black Series, so you just don't know. And I found like some of those Playmates Star Trek figures in that area. So here are the tables again. I'm slowly trying to make my way through these tables and just seeing if something's interesting me. I'm trying to figure out what it is that, and you know what? I got to remember, look under the table. That's right. Look at that. DC Direct. That is pretty cool, and there were 2 of them, and Gorilla Gord is $7.99. Anyways, got World of Warcraft there. Got that Transformers that's been hanging out here. Nobody wants it because it's a little bit too pricey at $17.99. That is $50. That is that Darth Vader. It's pretty cool. It shoots out missiles and stuff. I also found those Fantasia Ultimates. So you got the Big Bad Wolf in the store for $17.99, and you got that Crocodile, which looks really cool, for $17.99. And that's pretty cool. So Super7 Ultimates showing up, and there were 2 that you could pick from in this store. Then there was that Gorilla Grodd, and it was $7.99. That thing is a monster and looks pretty cool. Anyways, I did find this Power Rangers. That looks pretty cool. It's also from Super7. I picked up, there you see the ping one there. So I did find it, but check out my short later. It's pretty funny where I found it. There's the RZA. He looks pretty cool too. And then, of course, I found these little Power Rangers figures in those little retro boxes. Anyways, I kept looking around, and I did find some of those carded Black Series archive collector figures for $5.99 still hanging around in store. Anyways, everybody, there is the Emperor, and I found Lando and Dengar. But I really appreciate you tuning in, and as always, everybody, have a fantastic day.